Hey everyone, it's Josh. Today is Thursday. My surgery was Monday, so I don't know, 3 days out, whatever, 4 days, I don't know. Depends how you look at it, I guess. It is. Last night was my first night home, and I will say was the absolute hardest day I've had since surgery. And I know a lot of it has to do with the different types of pain medication in the hospital. If I as much as said ow, they were shooting me up full of all kinds of stuff. Here I've got liquid Vicodin, um, which smells fruity like honeydew, and it's green like honeydew, and it tastes like honeydew if honeydew were to be eaten by a buzzard or a falcon or another large bird of prey, ingested and digested, and then regurgitated up again, and then maybe just a little bit would be shit out. That's what it tastes like. It's not very good at all. Not really something that I want to ingest all the time, but it really does help with the pain. I go through these waves of pressure, of tightness. I'm learning what a sip is and what a sip definitely is not. I thought I had this whole sipping business down at my age, but I guess I don't. So what I've been doing is pouring all my liquids into a shot glass, like my EAS carb control shakes. I poured it into a little shot glass, and I make that shot glass into 10 or 15 individual sips, and that is been helping tremendously. Also, I've been using a heating pad. My wife has one that was like her mother's. It's like 40 years old, so I have it on my stomach. This old raggedy heating pad down the length of my stomach on top of a sheet, because when it's directly on my stomach it burns my incisions, and with a pillow on top of it, and that's really been helping a lot. My incisions are doing good. They're glued together, so I don't have to go get any stitches taken out. My drain incision, I just changed my dressing today, so it's a hole. And I get they're all holes, but all of my others are glued. This is not. It looks like if I wanted to, which I don't, I could possibly thread a colored pencil through my abdominal tract. And that's, I don't really want to keep it uncovered for more than just a minute or two. I'm afraid that a gnat or something would come inside of me and rape that hole and then lay its larvae in my guts. Since it's a hole, like the width of a pencil, that goes straight through to what I'm sure is probably something really important on the inside of my body. So what I do is I get waterproof bandages, like big 3x4 squares, and I get some gauze, which is the non. I mean, I don't want to say it's like Teflon, but they have gauze that's non-stick, that doesn't stick on wounds. And I quarter it, I cut it into fourths, and just place it over the giant, gaping, rape-demanding hole. And then I put the waterproof bandage on top and kind of seal it in, so that way I could shower and whatever the dealio is with that. And it keeps it covered, and there's not really much pain there. There's a lot of pain today in my belly button area. In that particular, I think that's my largest, other than the hole. That's my largest incision lengthwise, so I believe that is where my stomach was taken out of. So I understand there's been more trauma there. I went over some photos today. My doctor gave me some photos of my insides. I have a very sexy liver. I'm impressed by my liver. I think it's pretty fantastic. I had a hernia, which he went ahead and replaced and repaired. Or he didn't obviously replace my hernia. I don't know how. He would just have replacement hernia parts. He repaired my hernia. So that could be a lot of the pain as well. My stomach, he said, like I said in my last video, is the size of a finger. It's very bizarre looking. But he did a very good job with stapling and then sewing over the staples. Kind of like folding my stomach in on itself and sewing over. So he did a really good job with that. I'm not really feeling any leak pain. Everyone says if you have a leak, you would know you have a leak, so I don't have a leak. I am not getting in my fluids. I know I'm not, so I'm working on that. I've had more today than I had yesterday, but it's still nowhere near enough. And by nowhere near enough, I mean yesterday I probably had a couple of ounces, and today I've had maybe a couple of more than a couple of ounces. So I'm working on getting my fluid intake in and sipping. My wife went to the store, because she's fantastic, to get me a sippy cup, because I'm a gangster, and sometimes I want a sippy cup. But from what the nutritionist told her today, because she went for her nutritionist consults, my wife's also getting sleeved in December, they said to use a sippy cup that will help, not get the gas. It's much better than a straw, and it also helps with the tiny sips instead of just big gulps like holding a regular glass would. So when she gets my badass sippy cup and some Gatorade G2, the low-calorie whatever, to help hydrate me, then I'm sure I'll be feeling much better. Yesterday was the worst. I'm pretty sure I was going to die. And then I woke up this morning, so I obviously didn't die. Today, my pain level is so-so. I woke up and I was feeling great. Let's not say great, like I didn't want to, go run outside and prance around. Great as in I didn't feel like I was going to die immediately. Got up and I used the bathroom and I had a shot glass of EAS, protein shake. Like I said earlier, I've been making my shot glasses into what I drink. And then I started getting really... I walked around a little bit. I went to walk the dog. I have a miniature Yorkie, so he's only 10 pounds. He's not like he's a Rottweiler. But even his little Yorkie poles were definitely... I felt them through my big gaping hole and all my other stomach incisions. So I think I kind of overdid it a little bit today. I walked the dog and I went upstairs once or twice. So I'm laying back in a recliner with my 80-year-old heating pad that I'm sure is probably a fire hazard. Whatever. But I'm feeling better than I have. Right now I'm feeling better than I did yesterday, which is big improvement. Because yesterday I was quite certain that I was just going to go on home and meet the Lord, because there was no way I was going to live through the night, God forbid. But I'm feeling... Girls, stop it. My cats are fighting. I think they have a love-hate thing going. I think they have more hate than love, but whatever. But other than that, I've been really good. I have my follow-up next Thursday with Dr. Bass. So I'm looking forward to seeing how much I've lost. I'm not going to weigh while I'm home because that'll just make me crazy. But I'm really excited to see what's to come. And I'm very excited to get my sippy cup. So that is my story. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone that had the sleeve on Monday and has the sleeve this week. Hope that they pull through fine and hope that they have no complications. And just know that as the days go on, it does get better. Despite, my bad night last night. Other than that, it does get better. Hope everyone is well, and I look forward to posting more ridiculous videos as my face hopefully will shrink and not be so fatty as the rest of me will. Hope everyone is well, and I thanks you all for watching. Namaste.